Hey, what's up, guys? I bought another electronic grab bag from the same guy, but this time I bought a larger box. This is the 1 pound grab bag, and it was, I think, $18.95 or something like that. About 20 bucks. I think I ended up paying $24 with shipping. So let's see what's inside of this one. By the way, I ordered this Friday, and I'm making this video on Monday. So that's pretty good shipping time. I hate packing peanuts. They just get everywhere. Alright. What kind of goodies do we see in here? Well, lots of capacitors. LEDs, resistors, some headers. Let me empty it out and we'll have a look. Wow. An XLR bulkhead mount connector, and that is that's anodized aluminum. Pretty sweet. What else we got? Switch. Some various connectors. That's kind of interesting, right? Here are some capacitors. 22 microfarad at 50 volt. 220 microfarad at 16 volt. I have to look up the code on those. IC socket. Double row header pins. IC socket. Another one of those 90-degree angle LED jobbies. Some amber colored LEDs. Red LEDs. Unknown color LEDs. Blue LEDs. Another 90-degree angle switch. Inductor. There's a couple of those little inductors. That's nice. 4-pin connector. Wow. That is a really nice banana plug connector. That's heavy duty. Gold plated. Very nice. It's like a 4-pin 5-pin DIN socket with a flex on it. DB9. Surface mount 3-pin dip switch. Oh, that's a potentiometer. I thought it was a switch. Wow, cool. Some green LEDs. CR2032 battery holder. Dual row USB. Ow. I'm guessing that's a relay. Interesting. Green LEDs. Green LEDs. Dual row header pin with a little resistor stuck in it. Some pinkish purple LEDs. What we got here? 470 microfarad at 10 volt. Here's a big old cap. 10,000 microfarad at 10 volt. Whoa, look at that. 15,000 microfarad. That's 16 volt. Another dual USB port. Some kind of connector. Another connector. 90-degree angle LEDs. 90-degree angle LEDs. 90-degree angle LEDs. Lots of resistors. I'm skipping them for now. We'll get to them. Another relay. More of the 90-degree angle LEDs. I must have had a bonus on them. There's some more. 470 microfarad 10 volt. 220 microfarad 25 volt. Those are some nice looking ones. What we got here? 10,000 microfarad 10 volt. 10 volt 1200 microfarad. 1200 microfarad 10 volt. Little 4-pin job here. I'm not quite sure what this is. See, now that's why I get this, because this is interesting. I'm going to put that aside and we'll check that out. Another one of these potentiometers. 10 volt 1200 microfarad cap. Uh, 470 microfarad ceramic cap. Cardinal 28.224 megahertz oscillator. Very nice crystal oscillator. Here is another one. This is CTSS. This is 5.068 megahertz. Another 28.224 megahertz. Any more crystals in there? Yes. 28.224. 28.224. Wow, there's some interesting stuff. Here's a common mode suppression choke. Little clamp thingy do. A little surface mount capacitor. Oh, here's an IC. What do we get? Can't quite read that. We'll put that aside and come back to that with our interesting stuffs. Transformer. Wow. Here's another IC. Oh, that's a 8-pin dip. That's pretty nice. 2.1 millimeter barrel jack connector. Little ceramic capacitors. There's another one of these. Again, I have no clue what that is. There's another one. We're going to look those up. What we got here? 330K 5%. Those must be like half watt, 1 watt. Relay. Another DB9. Another one of those. Whatever it is. Another one of those. Here's another IC. We'll look that up. Another crystal. Can't quite tell. Another little connector. Common mode choke. Lots of little teeny tiny resistors and diodes in here. Lots of SIMs, or SIPs rather. Be right back. Okay. Okay, I tried to sort some of this stuff out a little bit better so that we can have a better look at it. And I grabbed the transistor tester so we can test out some of these things that we're not quite sure of. Like this guy right here, who is labeled CK05-8X680K, which I thought might be a precision resistor. But we put it in there, give it the old testaroonie, and we find out it is actually a capacitor. 58 picofarad. Likewise, these little guys here, oh, that one almost got away. This is labeled, oh, it even has a diode label on it. That shows me for not looking too good. 2112. Again, I thought might be a little type of precision resistor, and it is in fact, of course, a diode. 721 millivolt drop. Got a whole bunch of those, which are kind of neat. Of course, these little orange and gray guys are capacitors. What do we get for that? 96 picofarad. Yeah, tons and tons of capacitors here. Here's one of those old school peanut looking capacitors. We can test it out there. See what she says. 754 picofarads. Now here's a big one. KS looks like 19774L5. I'm assuming that's also a capacitor. Yeah, 496.5 picofarad. So we got lots and lots of those. Only looks like we got one 3-terminal job here. I think most of the weight of this package was in those large connectors. So this is simply showing up as a die. Oh, that's because you didn't get all the legs and all the holes, Paul. Try again. Probably a MOSFET. No, BJT NPN. 1, 2, 3 emitter base collector. Interesting. Lots of diodes here. We've got some glass diodes. Then we've got these ones here, which are very interesting. I can't make out what they say, though, unfortunately. Lots and lots of capacitors. We'll test some of the big ones on a meter and see how good they are. There's another one. 2114 picofarad. Alright. Alright, what do you say we test some of these big capacitors? 15,000 microfarad. Make sure that she's nice and discharged first. We don't want any surprises. I don't know if we'll be able to check one this big or not with this meter, but hey, what the hell? You don't know unless you try, right? Looks like she's charging it up. 15.15 millifarad. Yeah. How about that? Can't believe it actually charged it. So that's pretty good. Okay. How about the 10,000 microfarad 10 volt? Give one of them guys a try. Because that was one of the questions I was asked the last time we did this, is whether or not these things were in spec or not. .073 nanofarad. That ain't right. Try that again. Again, it could be this meter. We might have to try a different meter. And now she's charging. 10.47. Hey, yeah. Close enough. What else we got? Here's some of these with the radial leads. 10 microfarad, 35 volt. Let's see how it reads. .75. I'm perfectly happy with that. What else is that? 10,000. Here is 1200 microfarad at 10 volt. Give it a try here. Yeah, coming out like 12. I mean, definitely close enough for me. Let's check out these big green power resistors. What do you say? At least I think that's what they are. 350K. What do you think they'll read? Let's see. 338.6. Okay, math whizzes, is that within 5% of 350? I don't feel like figuring it out. Okay, we also got a couple. Well, we got one of these. Let me grab the transistor tester, wherever I put it. Found it. Let's see what this guy is. Clumper down in there. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's BJT NPN. And we got this little guy. Looks like somebody bit its legs off. Kind of hard to read. But we'll see. See what we get, right? N-channel enhancement mode MOSFET. What do you know about that? Okay, so these little guys, we got a whole bunch of that have the 4 pins, and they're labeled. Whoa, focus. Oh, can you read that? What, focus on it? There we go. MEI MX FM 1006. These are 2-coil chokes. I would have never guessed. Okay, now this guy here is an LF357M. It's from ST Electronics. This is a high-speed single JFET op amp, which is good to up to 20 megahertz. That's pretty sweet, right? So, there you have it. Small selection of resistors on tape. A whole bunch of individual resistors. Lots of capacitors, LEDs, some crystal oscillators, lots of connectors. Yeah. Not bad. Probably not worth $20. But hey, I had to see, right? I'll put a link down below to where I bought this. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me the old thumbs up. Feel free to comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Big thanks to all the patrons. Big thanks to you guys for watching. That's it. I'm out. Wait for it. Peace.